Welcome back, everybody, to Forgotten Fates, a Dungeons and Dragons 3.5 edition campaign. We're currently in our sixth week, going into hour number 2. When we last left off, Dermot was running at full speed to make a jump check across a 15-foot hole in the ground.
That was
after failing to climb across it like 3 times.
That was at 31 foot a second, right? Or 31 foot around.
Well, if I'm running, I'm going like 100 and some.
No, 84. Unless you have the run feet. Do you have the run feet?
I might. Actually, I do. I think I do.
Okay, so
the feet or the... Let me check.
Well, you need feet to run.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he doesn't have running feet.
When running, you have 5 times your normal speed.
Mm-hmm. So you have that. Okay. So you're actually doing 105 feet per round.
If his movement speed's 30, 5 times 30 is 150.
If his movement speed's 30, you haven't been paying much attention.
Apparently so.
Dwarfs only have a running speed of 20.
Same
Short,
team.
stubby legs.
Same team, dude.
Are you discussing this with yourself out loud before you run?
Of course. I'm doing the math.
Only have a running speed
I'm doodling like the diagram on the edge, calculating the optimum trajectory.
Okay, so I'm here.
I'll need some sort of gigawatts.
I think you should have a drink before you run, then jump over that thing if you haven't done that already.
Yeah, speaking of
I'm
drink,
just
where's
saying.
my drink? One sec. Tell me if I'm alive. Or if I'm dangling.
Okay, so the dwarf just booked it, ran, jumped, and for just a split second, you thought he might make it, but then just dropped out of the sky.
I'm okay.
And
So he seriously went down the hole?
Yeah, he jumped and flew down the hole.
Wow.
Catching onto the rope, Vakaut, you managed to catch him, but you're going to swing back into the wall. With a little bit of force here, taking 2 blunt damage.
I shrug it off.
Like a wrecking ball. Dwarf takes damage, Vakaut takes damage.
Yeah.
I'm going to just pull him back up.
You do. You pull him back up to the top.
I think I know what I did wrong. I'm going to try again.
I'm going to push him off. No, I'm not.
All right, so he pulls you up and just shoves you back into the pit.
I told you they were fishing for skeletons.
No,
So
once you back.
Do you going to try to catch yourself when he shoves you off?
That was seriously not going to push him off, by the way.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just going off what you're telling me.
No,
Oh, I see.
pushing him off.
Okay. Well, that was your last one. Next one you do. Okay. So he pulls you back up, and then you say you're going to try again, right? You think you know what's wrong.
Yeah, I didn't seem too worse for wear, so...
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I was able to shrug off that damage, so...
Okay. So the dwarf backs up again, gets another running go at it.
Are you sure there isn't a better plan than this?
I'm all ears as I'm running.
I will balance
Maybe
my
we
way
could
around
go
the
down
side.
the other hall and check out what's going on down there in that chest.
As
I'm
I'm
gonna
running.
just
I
figure it
thought it was a dead end!
It is.
You're
You
about
turned
to be a dead end.
You turned to say, I thought it was a dead end and missed the last step and just flew into the pit.
I again braced myself.
Oh, you braced yourself after you flew into the pit? Shit.
Did you already do the jump roll?
Yeah,
Okay, wait. Oh, you already did it? Like
Yeah.
just now, or is that something else?
I did it. That's something else.
Okay.
The jump roll, if you're curious, it came out of 2. So, yeah. So, but here's the fun part. Vakaut braced himself, and that came out of 3. So, Vakaut, you're suddenly flying forward.
How far forward am I going before I catch myself?
You're on the ground dragging. I'm going to give you one chance to, and you do. You catch a hold of some of the edges of the stonework.
Is Ardo in front of Vakaut right now, or did he move out of the way?
No, it's still.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure all this out.
It's still. Jump,
yeah.
Ardo, jump!
Okay, so let me describe this scene. Dwarf, you flew off the edge, hit the side, took 3 damage, which I'm sure you shrugged off,
Yeah.
and started sliding down quickly because Vakaut went to brace himself and was pulled off the side.
Pull me up! Pull me up!
And he flew down and started to slide down the hallway. When he got to where Ardo was, Ardo does a backflip over the top of him without even noticing he was there. He's fiddling with some type of scrimshaw or something. And you catch on to some side of the stonework and stop yourself.
I'm going to pull us both up, meaning I'm going to stand up, and while I'm standing
No.
up, pull him up.
Hang on. So you fell all the way down to the end of the rope, Mr. Dwarf, which leaves you about 10 foot above the skeleton, who's still just staring at you.
I'm just
You're
going to
dangling
stare at
there.
him and be like, hey, do you happen to know an easier way across?
Are you asking him in dwarf, or are you talking common?
I would have probably... what did he... When I did in common, what did he... cock his head at me?
Yeah, he's like...
I would have went to dwarf then.
You say something in dwarf, you know his jaw starts moving, but nothing. He's not saying anything, obviously.
Well, thanks for nothing.
You
I'll
wanna,
pull him back up if I can.
you're kind of in a predicament right now. You've got a dwarf title on you that's holding you down, and you're holding onto the edge of a wall. You want to try to pull yourself? Does anyone want to try to help him? Maybe there's that line that's keeping him down. If you cut the line, he'll be
I'm not going to cut the rope.
So from
No.
our perspective, we saw the dwarf try and jump across, and Vakaut and slid to the edge.
Yeah. He slid not all the way to the edge. He's hanging on to the side of the wall. He got a hold of a piece of stone.
Did you
It
guys
looks
like
like-
the skeleton?
Does it look like I got a skeleton here in my hands?
Oh,
Aren't you fishing?
No.
you said you're going to try to climb up, Dermot?
Yeah, I'll grab a hold of the rope and start pulling myself up.
All right. You start climbing very well. Vakaut, you feel tug. The rope's moving a little bit as he's climbing up.
Mm-hmm.
But you're holding on with all you got. So,
Dermot, are you okay?
I'm fine. I met a friend down here. He seems quite nice. Doesn't know
Is Vakaut
shit.
wearing a belt?
A friend? What happened to the skeleton?
Oh, he's down. That's who I'm talking about.
Oh. They get weirder and
David.
weirder by the day.
He seems quite friendly. He didn't try to kill me or anything.
you managed to get up over the side.
Is Vakaut wearing a belt?
Yes, a belt of rope.
No, I mean like a belt. I grab him by the back of his trousers and start to help him pull.
So Dermot comes over the edge as Ardo helps Vakaut right himself.
Okay, change of plans. You stand here, I'll jump.
How much do you weigh there?
About the same as you did when you go flying in an instant.
Yeah, but you're gonna weigh considerably more if I'm trying to catch your heavy arse.
Let me see here. How much do I weigh?
I just came for the comments.
You don't know how much.
300 and
400, or we'll call it 388. So almost 400.
yeah.
Tie it, both of you together, and we'll counterbalance.
So that's why I was saying about the 5
You
foot.
know, besides that, I'm going to try to balance. You know, I have fallen asleep on the cart while the cart's going through bumpy terrain while I'm standing up.
You could try to balance.
Let me try to finagle my way through, and if so, just cut the rope.
Okay, give me a second. Give me a second to get sit up. I'm going to go brace myself against the corner of the wall here. Ardo, you come help me.
Okay.
So we're going to back ourselves up around the corner so that we're like holding it against the corner.
While y'all are doing this, because this has been going on for a while, let's go back to Kel and Andara, who've been there with popcorn. What do y'all want to do while this is going on? Because they've been at this for a little while.
Start our popcorn enterprise, clearly.
I'm just enjoying the tune that Kel's playing.
Yeah.
Until they say otherwise. The dwarf said he was all right, so all right, they're just doing whatever.
Okay. So
Every
Kel?
once in a while, when the dwarf lets out a blood-curdling scream to like make a jump, I like stick my head around the corner to watch him do it, and then see him sink off into the hole.
Ardo jumping out of the way, playing with his widget.
And I just go back to playing my music. Different song now, I don't know.
Okay. I was just checking. I was making sure I didn't have any actions queued up here.
Strumming your new G-string.
Are they?
2 tabs.
Yeah, I keep sticking to my fingers. Are they back up?
Yeah, right now they're back up, and it looks like the next one to go across will be the Hobgoblin. And you see the dwarf and the halfling are bracing themselves to hold him.
We're actually over by you while we do this.
Oh, yeah. So that they've come out.
Yeah, that's clear.
Come out.
You guys you sit tight and we'll take care of this. We'll go check out the other side of the hole.
Bunch of dudes tying themselves together. Yeah, they came out all right.
What a dude. What
So-
a dude.
It looks like, from my perspective, that Vakaut is going to run and jump next.
Possibly. They're bracing themselves, the dwarf and the halfling. And the 400-pound hobgoblin towering above everyone is getting ready for the next part.
This is insane.
It's okay, we got this.
I begin playing a tune.
Please be competent.
It's a special tune.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
He's
Tell me a
done.
little bit about it. How's
Yeah.
it going?
Well, it's a lovely little tune. It's definitely inspiring. And it's
Okay.
inspiring confidence.
I'm sure it is.
How do the lyrics of that song go?
Well, in this one, it's kind of offensive to hobgoblins, but
Okay.
it's a jaunty tune.
Okay.
I don't want to play it because it's offensive.
Okay.
I don't want to offend the hobgoblins out there.
All right. So, Vakaut, you gonna run jump?
No, I'm gonna try to balance the first time through.
Oh, okay. Let's see what your balance is. All right. You going north or south?
Since
Oh, God.
the dwarf has very easily chewed up everything on the north side, I'll go on the south side.
Okay.
Well,
Let me check your stuff. It's too late now.
yep.
You went to the south side. All right. So you went around the corner. And you stepped on the first bit of ledge work. That's good. You got your balance on it. Okay. So you make it around and you duck around the southern corner. And you fall. Like flat out just you're going down.
Can I try to grab anything on the way down for climb?
Not with that.
Grab your cheeks.
Not with that. Okay. Here we go.
You said
All
that?
right. So y'all are braced against the corner of a wall. Is the rope tied in such a fashion that it would pull you up against the stone and squeeze everything out of you? Or
Yeah?
okay. Oh no.
I say, well, at least the hobgoblin's the bait this time.
Okay. Wait. This is actually good. So y'all see Vakaut scream, here we go. You see the dwarf brace himself and start to slide. The halfling steps up on the edge of the corner and is holding the rope, gritting his teeth, and holding it in place. Vakaut, you slam into the side of the wall, taking 6 damage. Bam!
How much force did I slam into that wall with?
Oh, I don't know, about 300 pounds plus velocity.
Give or take a
Give or take a couple.
flagon of ale.
Yeah.
You notice a little bit of dust fall from between some of the stones.
Okay.
All right. So
Ah,
you gonna try to climb your way out of there?
how far am I to the bottom at the moment?
You're only about 15 foot down. Then you were out of rope, unless you want to make it grow some.
HP.
I'm just okay.
You got that side, so you could make the rope grow from this point.
No, I'm gonna attempt to climb myself back up.
Okay, you can climb up. You're just sliding. You can't seem to make it. And I'm going to go ahead and change dice because I don't. This isn't weighted, I promise.
40
I've got a question.
Stuck at the first trap.
Go ahead.
I don't know if this is within the rules of it or not. What if you willed the rope shorter? Would it not pull you back up?
No,
Okay.
it's got a certain
Okay.
minimum distance. That is an interesting thought, though. Okay. All right. So Ardo, you start trying to pull him up. I guess. What's going on here? You're pretty stuck.
Yeah.
Dermot will probably be in there too.
I'll try. I mean, I'm only a half.
Okay. So you're just slipping and sliding, Vakaut, but Dermot and Ardo managed to pull you back up.
Yeah.
All right. So you crest the top and climb back over.
Yep, I'm going to do exactly what the dwarf did. I'm going to back all the way up to him, and I'm going to run and jump.
Wait, you weren't running and jumping the last time?
No, I tried to walk my way around it. That's why I was kind of questioning that damage, but that's fine. So I'm going to go right back to it and do a run and jump.
Dude, if you pendulum into a wall on a rope, it's gonna hurt.
He was
You know, it can't be any worse at this point than me slipping off and taking 6 from
I see what Scott's
that,
saying.
so
He wasn't pendulum.
that. I wasn't. There shouldn't have been nowhere near as much damage taken from going 15 foot down when I was trying to balance
Imagine
my
like the
way across.
distinction between falling, you're carefully climbing across and you lose your footing and slide down. Like your hands are going to be grasping for stuff as you're going down, which is going to slow the fall. Versus what I was doing, which was just balls to the wall, running and jumping.
It depends how you're going across the ledge. If your back's to the wall and you're trying to go across, you got nothing to grab onto.
It would have
but
been
you're
different.
You're going to
if he
like
had
brace. You're going to
fallen
fall on your
further
ass
in.
first. Yeah.
If he had just fallen right there, that's different. But he made it some part of the way across.
So how much slack or how far did I go? Then
It doesn't really matter as long as you go further than 10 foot and hit the wall. I could be an ass and like start increasing it, but I'm just sticking with 10. I mean,
So-
and you rolled a 6 on a D6. I mean, we could start getting with broken bones and stuff in
Hey,
here, but I'm not messing with that right now. So, okay. We're good.
Yeah. We'll just I'm gonna try to do the run and jump.
Okay. Let's see. Run and jump. What is your
40.
Let our powers combine.
Okay. You make a good attempt at it, Vakaut. You made it at least 10 foot across. You made it further than the dwarf did, but you fell short.
Okay.
He starts falling. Oh, shit. Okay. Andara, Kel, you see Vakaut run and jump and starts falling. You see Dermot starts sliding. You see Ardo slide with him. They're sliding down the hall right now.
Okay. How much?
Wow, they suck.
Can we get our positions relative to where they are right now?
From where y'all are right now, you could roll a reflex and possibly grab a hold of that rope.
So
I'm not going to try and grab the rope. I'm going to try and grab the last person because I won't be able to reach around the last person to grab the rope.
You could grab Ardo.
I'll try and grab Ardo.
I don't get that.
Did you give them their competence?
+2?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's sad.
This isn't going well. Okay. Andara, you managed to grab a hold of Ardo's feet,
Okay.
and you're going down the hall with him.
I'll let go of his feet.
Okay.
I'm on my side. I'm just feeling just them sliding with me, right?
Yeah, you just feel them going.
I'm gonna cut the rope.
Okay. All right. Wouldn't be too hard. Okay, you cut the rope.
Is his end
Ardo-
not an end?
Yes,
Yes, mine's not an end.
that was. So Ardo, Dermot, you're sliding down towards. You reach out and you manage to grab something, but then you feel the rope go slack.
I would scramble to my feet and run over to the edge.
And then wither away.
Yeah, I start to wither away. All right, let me see here. 60 foot.
What is wrong with you people? I say.
We're trying to explore the cave. The only way to
Yes. All this tomfoolery.
we're trying to
Fishing
check
for
out
people with ropes and skeletons.
We're not trying to fish. I don't have time for this. Vakout's falling down the hole.
Oh no! Whatever will we do without Vakaut?
I think we might throw you down there with him.
Go ahead and try, dwarf.
Okay. I'm going to roll this on. Spike, pit trap. Okay. I'm using this. You get a save. Just a chance to not hit one of the spikes. That's not good. I'm going to roll the damage out and roll 20. $1d4. Let's roll 1d4 first.
You want me to roll that?
I'm doing it. 1d4. Got 3 of them. Okay. Whoops. Roll 1d20. Not that. So that's plus 10. So it's 21. Roll 1d20 plus 10. That's an 11. Good. 1d20 plus 10. 21. Okay. And that would be so 2d4 plus 5. Roll. Okay. So that comes out to 33.
Yep. Incapacitates me.
So Vakaut, you fall down 2 spikes stab through you. The third one you hit broke off as you hit, and you slam into the ground, destroying the skeleton.
I got experience for that. And then the volcano begins.
Okay. All right. So that's done.
I'm at a -2, by the way, just for everyone's reference.
Who? What?
I'm at a -2 if I took 33 points of damage.
Yes. Yeah, because you already had, what, 6 plus that now? So.
Yep.
With 2 spikes through you at
Yeah,
the bottom
with
of a 60-foot crevice.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good luck.
All right.
Hey, by chance, when I hit, did any of my potions like splash open and splash on wounds?
You don't
Heal
want
the
that.
bones? No, that would be bad.
You don't want that in his world. His world is nasty.
No.
Okay. All right, then.
Healing doesn't quite expunge.
You
Makes
heal
you
around the
broken.
spikes.
Okay. Whoa, there's a lot of typing going on here.
Oh, you know, just metagaming.
Metagaming.
Yeah, in the open, in front of you.
Uh-huh.
So what's going on? You're just rolling out the damage?
Yeah, I'm looking at something real quick.
Well, that's karma, I say. Wait, is he okay?
I pick myself up and dust myself off.
He's a strong boy. He'll be fine, right? Right, guys? 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 Guys?
I'm just looking back and shrugging.
What are you guys doing? Is he dead? Dermot? Ardo? Andara? What's going on?
He should be fine, because it's actually inconceivable for him to actually miss that jump.
Oh my, we're rules lawyering things, are we?
The discussion is around the jump mechanics, which you add 10 feet for every, or sorry, you add a +4 for every 10 feet of speed plus 30 feet per second, or per round.
Should we go for a break while we discuss this, and or what?
Well-
Because this is kind of awesome.
We can discuss this further later, but I can't reverse time on that one.
Hold on to this feeling. Don't stop believing.
Because if we go by that... anyway, moving forward. All right, so what do y'all do?
So what's going on?
The coot fell down the hole.
Vakaut go down the hole. Killed the skeleton.
Oh, but he's not dead, right?
He's
He
not
looks
moving.
pretty dead to me there, Ardo. He's got 2 spikes sticking out of him.
What is bike sticking out of him?
It's a spiked pit. It's traditional dwarven architecture.
Why are
You
you
put s-
fishing in a spiked pit?
We're not fishing. We're trying to get to the other side. Pay
Couldn't you
attention.
use a lighter bait? Wait, other side.
I could throw you across if you'd like.
Well, you're smaller. Technically, we could throw you across. No.
I weigh like probably twice you soaking wet.
Yeah.
You probably could have found some other way across, or checked down the other tunnel first before leaping.
Vakaut said the other
Before
tunnel
we
was,
think.
Vakaut said the other tunnel was a dead end.
Vakaut says a lot of things. Well, not anymore, but
That's no way to talk about the dead.
He's not dead, is he? Why do we know he's dead?
No, I don't know. Don't you go down there and check? The skeleton's taken care of at least.
Yeah, skeleton. No thanks.
It's definitely dead, or at least pancaked.
Well, wait, what's the skeleton doing down there? Is it attacking him?
No, the skeleton is underneath him, flat as a pancake.
Oh, so then there's nothing else down there?
Spikes.
Well, spikes. How spike? How many spikes? Large spikes? Small spikes?
Oh, come look for yourself.
Okay, but you come stand back over here.
I'm not gonna push you. You'd be in the hole
just
if I
said
was
you were gonna
planning
throw
that in the
me
first
in.
place.
Yeah, you did say that.
So no, I would throw you.
You actually threatened to throw me down there as well.
Well, someone's got to get this thing explored so we can figure out how to save ourselves.
Did you guys ever think of hitting the trap lever?
What trap lever?
Let's see.
Trap
Wanna go
lever.
to Yeah, these things always have a trap lever. Why would a spike pit not have a trap lever?
Mhm.
It's clearly a giveaway floor. Look at it.
Yeah, this is dwarven architecture. I surely would have seen that.
Did you look?
No.
Ay, ay, ay.
All right.
Okay.
Well, I
so
wasn't. At least I wasn't back there playing a song.
What were you saying just yesterday? One thing at a time, right? Yeah. I look in the hole to see Vakaut.
Yeah, you see Vakaut down there.
There's spikes.
Mm-hmm. You look
Are they big spikes?
around. Huh?
Are they
Oh
big?
yeah, they're big spikes.
Okay.
You see one of them broke and is laying underneath him, and the other two they're sticking out from him. One of them going through the shoulder out this side. The other one's going through his gut.
Okay. Do you guys have any rope or anything? Do I see anything else down there with him? Like skeletons?
Lots of bones, and that's about it.
Okay.
We had some rope on the wagon, but
I have rope.
it appears that he's severed the disgusting gut rope.
How deep is this hole? I say to the others.
That's about
Looking
60
around.
feet.
60 feet,
60 feet, huh?
give or take.
Do we have
Human
a
feet,
regular rope?
not dwarven feet.
Doesn't one of you have a regular rope?
Yes, it's back on the cart.
No, I have one, but it's only 50 feet. Not. Oh. Lower me down the hole. Here, take this rope.
How? If we only have 50 feet,
Just hold on to it.
I
And I
grab
think-
an end.
I take the rope out and I give them an end.
Did you find the trap lever? I asked.
Well, don't use it when I'm down there. You'll trap me in there.
Well, I realized that, but did you find one?
I didn't look yet. One thing at a time, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Grab
The
onto that
traps
end.
won't maybe lower the spikes or something? Does that work that way? I don't know these things.
Look, usually in a pit, it kind of gives. You know what? Vakaut needs us. Let me down there.
So
I'm
you're
more
tired.
worried about you falling and impaling yourself, Master Cal.
You're not dropping me in. You're lowering me.
Stranger things have happened.
Well, they can't do it.
Are you two gonna help? I'm looking at the dwarf and the rogue.
Well, now you want. Now we're gonna help
Why
you.
don't you help? You don't seem to be doing much of anything.
I'm holding the rope. What are you
I'm
doing?
beginning to
Going
question
with rogue
your
things?
motives.
You're
let
the
the rope
trap
go.
man. Shouldn't you have figured out this lever
shouldn't have-
situation?
No.
Guys, is now the time? I just need to see if Vakaut's okay or not.
Well, let's go
He
see.
does-
Fine,
look
fine.
okay.
I grab the rope and help.
Some trap expert you are.
Stop
Okay.
arguing.
Well, if the party wasn't so overzealous, might have been able to scout this out in the first place.
Don't leave me in the hole.
How long has this conversation taken?
Enough time
Mm.
for him to die.
One day.
I'm going in,
All right, go in.
rappelling down. slowly.
They are now helping
That's
lower him down,
okay.
right?
He's stabilized down there with that nymph, so it's all right.
Until you pull him off the spike.
Well, no, he's stable right now. Yeah, you're right. Okay, so you tie rope around yourself, Kel. Yeah.
Yep.
Right. Okay.
Okay, wait a minute. How's Kel gonna get him off the spike?
Well, that's not my problem.
Okay. How much does he weigh?
You think you're pretty secure?
I go.
All right. And the three of you all have the rope.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
All right. No problems there. No problems at all. Seems that you've learned a thing or two about this kind of activity.
Okay.
Well, Kel weighs a lot less, too.
Yeah.
How close am I? I'm now at the edge of my rope.
Yeah. You. It's a 50-foot rope, so you lower him down.
Quite possible you could save your
You're still going to have about 5 foot up here. So, and what's tied around you? You've got about a 15-foot drop to the spikes. Now you can see.
Do I see anything that I don't like down here other than the spikes?
Just the spikes. You can try to aim for Vakaut and possibly not hit spikes.
God. That's the best area?
It looks like it.
He's got spikes coming through him, too, though, right?
No, one fell over.
Ah.
Mhm.
I thought there were 3, though.
Yeah, there was 3 that hit him technically, but one of them snapped.
So there's still 2 protruding through the other side, or is he just they haven't gone through yet?
There's 2 protruding through him.
Okay.
Is there any way I can see to get back up onto this rope once I go down?
No,
Like you can't just run up the wall, jump up the wall? No way.
not 15 feet.
Okay. What about what am I looking at down here? You said
What do we do now?
What are you looking at down there? What?
Yeah.
Just a lot of bones, Vakaut.
Vakaut, are you okay?
He's unresponsive.
Yeah.
Oh God.
It seems like he's breathing.
I think he's breathing, guys. Do you have
I
another
sigh.
rope?
How
Too
about,
bad we don't have the Heal him.
The cart, maybe.
how about we get you out of there and we'll go see if anybody upstairs has another rope?
Yeah, that's a good idea. Get me out of here.
Start pulling him up.
Yep.
You be okay, Vakaut. We're coming for you.
Okay. So you say that, and you turn and you feel the rope give a little bit as Dermot turns to look and notices that the rope slipped between Andara and Ardo's fingers.
What?
Push her back into it.
They pull you up.
Oh, I'm not that heavy, am I?
Ropes are.
Were either of you 2 helping? I ask.
Go hit the rope, quick. Wait, who's fastest? That's probably me. Where's the rope?
There was some more in the cart, I think you said.
Yeah, I think so. If I'm not mistaken, I could be mistaken.
Huh. Match that.
I'll go check the cart. And I run upstairs to the cart. Up the stairs to the cart.
Unless I was thinking of the rope that Kel had, but I thought I had a rope too. I don't know. Because we had to tie 2 of them together before, right?
Yes.
Before we had the gut rope.
Yeah.
Well, it depends. Did you
I don't know if it was
Get
taken
rope.
off of the cart, or yeah, I don't know.
Did you
The
get the
one
rope
before the
when
one
you
that was
got the wagon?
destroyed. I don't know. Maybe
you said
I don't
you got
remember.
supplies too.
And Andara might not be remembering things correctly. So you
Well,
go and look and see
I'm
what you
up.
find.
Cart.
How's the performance going on?
I don't know. How is the performance upstairs?
When you get upstairs, the performance seems to be mildly improved. So you get up there. The brothers are playing for everybody, clapping, singing along. See the mayor happy. See Gretchen clapping and looking at you.
Kind of like run an extra 5 feet away from her.
Yeah.
Just kind of like,
You just hear her behind you, even though you're away from her, and you can see her over there. Going well. But
spaz out, like look behind me and like just look back at her, see her staring back at me. Keep running towards the cart.
yeah. You make it to the cart.
Frantically
With the,
get the rope.
You do manage to find one of the old discarded ropes. Looks rather worn and worse for wear. I'm kidding.
no.
It's fine. It's fine.
Okay, I grab that. Yeah, and I run back down.
I was saying a prayer while this was happening.
Okay. All right. You get you get back downstairs. You notice Andara set aside saying a prayer. What were you doing, Ardo? Were you just
standing there while everybody's
kicking
running
rocks
around.
off into the
Not
pit?
much I can do, so I'm just waiting right now.
Just throwing down a rock every now and throw me, you
No.
big bastard. Oh no.
No.
Hiding the stick you used to trip him when he jumped.
No.
Oh, okay. Sleight of hand. Really useful stuff. Anyhow, so you make it back down.
Yeah, Ardo owed him a couple for the times he tried to throw Ardo and stuff, so yeah.
Everyone's just standing around waiting on you. What do you do, Mr. Kell?
I have the rope. Tie it on?
Who wants to do that?
I'm not really good with knots.
Ardo, you any good with rope?
Yeah, I'm all right. I'll help you.
Okay. So Ardo gives him a hand.
Yeah.
All right, Ardo. You tied the rope together in one of your best cat burglar style knots. Looks pretty secure.
Yep.
He just says, yep.
All right, lower me down again.
Okay.
I help grab the rope yet again.
I grabbed
Okay.
the rope.
Dermot, are you
Yep.
helping?
I'm helping.
All right. Without too much trouble, you lower him down the full length. You manage, when you get to the bottom, just to work your way past the spikes. And you're at the bottom of the pit on the bones.
Okay, I look around timidly.
Doesn't seem to be anything down here except you and Vakaut and a whole lot of bones.
Inch closer to Vakaut. Vakaut. Vakaut.
Unresponsive as far as that, but you can tell now he definitely is still breathing.
Get up. Let's take a closer look at him. What's it look like?
That must be a whole lot of pain. You see a broken blade jutting out from underneath him, from his abdomen. See one that's stabbed right through his gut coming out the other side. He's impaled in two places, basically. You're pretty sure that's a bit of intestine on the end of that blade.
So he is stabbed
Clean
with
through.
both his blades, not the spikes.
With the spikes, yeah. The spikes are coming up through him.
Oh. What are the spikes made of?
There should have been a good dwarven steel. I'm not sure what's up with the one that snapped. Maybe even dwarves make mistakes sometimes.
And how tall are these spikes?
Good 3 feet.
Okay. Guys, I'm gonna need some help. He's impaled on 3 feet spikes. He's heavy.
Maybe
What
if
do
you
you
tie the
expect
rope
we
around
do?
the center of him.
Just tie 2 ropes to each end of him and pull him up.
That leaves me down here.
Well, we can always pull the ropes back down there. Jesus.
Is the troll gut rope still down there?
You see the around his waist when he says that, the shriveled magic rope that's, since it was cut so close there.
The knot was actually cut.
I figured he would have just cut up here, you know.
The magical knot has to actually be cut.
I don't know. I see lots of intestines.
Yeah, right now that's what you see is lots of intestines.
Okay, I'll try tying it on.
You're right. It still works. Okay.
Make sure it's the troll gut rope and just bring that up, and then we could use that to pull him up.
All right,
And
you
you'll
have
both be out of the hole.
You have some of the intestine, and where are you tying that?
Is the intestine gonna work? Like, is it around his waist?
How does the mechanic of that work? Does the end with the knot have to be on the wielder's end?
To make it grow? Yeah.
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay. Do we all know that?
Yes.
I did.
Okay. So you would need to try and switch ends around.
The troll gut rope you can find is still tied around his waist. There's 2 different knots in it right now.
What would be the best way to not harm him? Is what I'm looking at. What do you think my best? Like, is that?
I don't think we can pull both you up at the same time.
To not harm him, you're thinking that if you were able to get them to be able to pull him up at the same time, maybe if you were to tie a board to the underneath so it would stabilize him as he was coming up.
A board, you say, huh? That's what.
Yeah, like a board under him. What? What do you think, Ardo?
Just tie one loop around his upper torso, and another loop around his knees, and pull it up.
That's a great idea. Let's do that.
What? Say that again. Louder! I can't hear you.
I said, tie one loop around his upper chest and one loop around his knees. You climb up here and help us hoist him up.
Or we could do that and switch the ends of the rope around and bring the length of the rope up with us, and then all 4 of us pull him up.
That's what I just.
Because the rope grows.
Either way.
You gotta do something.
Okay, I do that.
All right. You take the rope off of you,
That.
tie one end around his upper torso. Do you then go and tie the other end around his knees?
Yeah, why not?
Okay, so it's kind of looking like a 7 right now, right? What I'm saying. And
Hey, don't you remember that rope
pull it back
tying
up and
knot
tie it.
song that you knew
Okay.
to help you with rope knots? You know, something like the loop goes around the loop and then back through the rabbit hole.
All right. So if I'm understanding what they're talking about, tell me if this is what you're envisioning. You take the rope, you pull some more slack. So you bring it down and you've tied it around his upper torso. You then go across and tie it around his knees and go back up and tie the rope to itself. Is that right or wrong?
That sounds about right. Yeah.
Okay. Now, do you want to ride him up or try to climb up first?
Oh god.
I don't think we could pull you both up together.
So I said to climb up the.
But
Oh,
I'm not good at climbing.
well, you better get good.
That's why it would have been best to have just brought the rope up with you that was tied already to Vakaut, and while you're still tied to your rope.
Well, he couldn't-
Oh, that's what you meant.
Right, because the troll gut rope grows by length by your will.
Maybe I'll just wait here. You guys pull him up.
Okay. Why am I seeing like the next scene? Someone else is being lowered down.
That's
Okay, let's do this.
supposed to work.
We
Can
start
I
pulling
move
them
out
up.
of the way, like into
But
the.
I feel like I'm playing the riddle where the chicken and the coyote and the whatever crosses the river.
Can I go hide in the corner?
Yeah,
Okay.
you go hide in the corner. You see everyone pull. You watch the section of his abdomen raise slightly. They had it off a little bit with their unison, so it went up part of the way and it's kind of stuck. You might want to help them get him off the spikes. Maybe guide it a little bit.
Oh, he's still on the spikes. Okay.
Yeah, they've got him stuck on the spikes currently.
The apparently jagged-ended spikes.
You're supposed to have.
Are you going to try it once he's off the spikes, any kind of heal thing that you're going to let us know before we keep pulling, or...
Heal.
Keep pulling.
I keep
I'm
pulling.
pulling. I'm
He
pulling.
pops off.
I'm pulling.
I heal him as he comes off.
With
How
what?
do you heal?
Cure light wounds at level 2.
Okay.
He's a
Cure
bard.
Light Wounds level 2. Roll your heal.
Bards can heal.
What's the thing on that? Is it an extra D8?
1d8 plus like 1 per caster level, I think, so it's 5 now, isn't it?
Yeah, but when I roll it at a higher level,
I don't know anything about you rolling it at a higher level. You can't. You're sacrificing a level 2 spell slot. No,
Yeah.
you can use your spell slot to cast it, but you don't get any extra bonus for it that I know of. Not
okay.
this. That's just in the
Yeah.
5th edition stuff.
Pull!
All right, Vakaut, you come conscious. You're at 3 hit points. Right. No, you were at -2, right?
Yeah, I was at -2, so with 11.
Okay, so you're at 9 hit points. You're at 9 hit points. You're conscious. You have rope tied around you, and feel a lot of pain.
I'm just gonna lay there.
I go hide in the corner once he pops off the spikes.
Okay.
Hide in the corner. Hide.
All right.
Panic. Hide.
You'll make it up another part of the way. The rope that was tied around his knees gives out. He swings forward just slightly because you still have it tied up there. And is being hauled up by his chest now. And you pull him over the edge.
I'm still just gonna lay there and just groan.
So he's conscious?
He's conscious, in pain, and pulled over the edge now.
Okay, I'm going to say a prayer and do a cure on him. Hang on a sec. Although I don't know why. It's got to be the good in me.
Get the music in you.
Well, he's got to sing that prayer. We're going to go to a break. We'll be back in a few minutes on Twitch. Thanks for watching. Those of you on YouTube, tune in tomorrow. Don't forget to click like, subscribe, and we'll see you then. Thanks for watching.